This next brother's coming up, y'all, is a brother who served his country, and I mean served it well, right? He served it well. He has an opportunity to share his story. Now, yes, his brother's a little bit, apprehensive because he does suffer from PTSD. So I want you to show him a huge round of applause. Give it up for Zach Fresquez.
This is called Operation Glad Tidings of Benevolence.
When he was getting ready to go home, about 2 days before he went home, he got called that he needed to get back to Camp Pendleton ASAP because they were getting ready to be shipped out to Iraq. And it was a very sad moment for me.
I don't fully understand what's happening. Something strange is happening. I can't see, but my brain is perfectly clear.
I originally just joined, just because I had no other means of going to school, going to college. I wanted a degree, and I wanted to do something with my life. I just didn't know how things were going to end up, I mean, I was about as patriotic as the next person, I wasn't super gung-ho, and I really sometimes could give a shit less. Never in my mind did I ever think that I'd be going to war.
What is it called, Leonard? Leonard? I'm on Candy Camera, what? Come on, man. What's up, this California roll? What's up? We gotta get some of that Panzer Fist. Bumper Fist.
I was in River Patrol in 1970. I was in Operation Linebacker, Special Warfare Unit, United States Navy.
I caught this catfish. He had one that was bigger than mine, but I love to go fishing, and I fish for lunch, breakfast, and dinner.
I've learned where all my problems I have to turn over to God and just let Him take care of it and forget about worrying about things because it's too much stress.
I'm an old-time race.
All right, maybe we should get started. How about we talk about how our week went? You want to start?
Okay, I'm in this group, I'm a Vietnam vet, and I've been suffering from what they call today post-traumatic stress for all my life. It's been going on and off. And the problem I have is I get in a lot of fights, arguments with people because I guess I'm suffering from a lot of guilt and I'm looking for somebody to punish me, if that makes any sense.
Everybody see this? So I got shot up, man. You see all the scars? I have scars all in my back, man. I got shot in the back of my head, man, So I just go by day, and fishing, it is my solitude. So if I'm out there, it takes my mind off of everything that I went through. And the nurse had told me, you've been shot. I said, I've been shot. So, you know, I said, really? And I tried to get up out of the bed, and I couldn't. My legs, they wouldn't move. And I'm like, man, what's going on? And so I started snatching the IVs out of my arm and tried to move, and I couldn't. I asked her, I said, what's wrong? She said, you've been paralyzed. She said, you had a bullet go between your T11 and T12 vertebrae, and you have probably a 98% chance of never ever walking again. And I was like, what? I was like, you lying. So for 3 whole years, I was paralyzed. I couldn't move, and all I could do was just lay there and let people take care of me. But I wasn't used to people taking care of me like that, you know. I just want you to make a way for each and every one of us as we leave here today, Lord, and guide us and humble us and heal us.
Hey, man, what's so funny, man? Hey, what's so funny? Hey, man, what's so funny, man? What's so funny? Hey, man, what's so funny?
Everybody was really proud of him, the whole family. Just really had we're all worried, scared. Worried for him, worried for Freda, worried for Grampy.
That's a fan that blows air. That's a light for seeing. Those are 4 walls with a roof to protect me. That's a mirror for seeing images of myself. That's a window covered with drape to hide the outside. That's a vent that brings cool air when my feet get sweaty. That's a doorway for passing through. It is closed. There's a dresser for holding clothes that protect my shame and warm me. There's the floor for walking, lying, or standing up. This is my world, known only to me and no one else. Although others have worlds just like it, this is my safe world, where metal can't cut me or dirt cover me over. This is the world I've made, and you cannot deny it. This is my world.
When I got back from war, I was just pretty numb. Pretty, I'd been away for a while. It was like that I just grew that much further away from society, didn't really want to be around people.
Ask Tommy why he hasn't been over to catch me at the Palladium. Jimmy wants to know why you haven't been over to catch him at the Palladium. Tell him I haven't had the time. The kid says he hasn't had time.
Oh, hey, little running feather. Have you ever had white man kick you off your land? Cure your people.
Hi, Jimmy, old boy. Hi, Tommy, old
Food. Way of life.
Well, the friends aren't coming over tonight to catch your bad. Reserve a ringside table and leave passes for a party of 14.
Calm down. Tomahawks. Right now, we have on sale Golden Tomahawk, SQ7 rapid fire pistol. Guaranteed to scare white man in his pants. Ha 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 ha! Just kidding. We love white man. Calm down before he escapes.
Am I dead? No, you're still alive. Who are you? I'm the voice in your brain. Why are you here? To talk to you and provide comfort. It's not working.
Zachary, I need you to see if you can fix this light for me. It hasn't worked in a long, long time. This one right here. I can't tell you what's wrong, but will you me get some tools for you or something?
I need the cords.
Here's a cord right here.
It's not the cord I need.
Oh, sorry. What cord do you need?
I need another cord that goes to the TV. Didn't they give it to you? Are you serious?
You need help getting out of there?
Got it. Oh, it works! I did it!
Yay!
I think you're overdoing it there. Oh, hold on, this guy's gonna kill himself.
He looks like you. Oh, my babies. I love you so much. Mwah.
This is the house that I grew up in.
While he was growing up, I had some abusive boyfriends that come in and beat me up and take advantage of Zachary and Cody. Beat them up, and I get on them, try to beat them back up.
It's hard being a single parent, raising 2 children and going to work to support them. House brings back a lot of bad memories, you know. This right here used to be a garage at one time. They had a pool table over here, you know, a bunch of parties and bikers and...
Late at night time, he'd come home and knock me out of the chair and knock me into the floor. And took the kids back there in the back bedroom and started pouncing on them. I went in there with a skillet and knocked him in the head.
You know, broke on the part. Still looks, throwing things everywhere, and see my mom get hit and slapped, and next thing you know, it was me. Get your ass in that fucking corner and sit there and wait till I kick your ass some more, you fucking piece of shit. I seen so damn much. And I got beat up so much, and I had to become responsible when I was a kid, and the fucking all the frustrations just fall on your shoulders, and it's so fucking overwhelming that, you know, you don't know whether you're coming and going, you know, you just have to go through the moment. And I always had to sit back and watch her get beat because I wasn't fucking strong enough to do a thing about it. You didn't tell me that shit when I was getting fucking beat up, did you? You want to see some kung fu? Oh.
Ready? Rose in the garden, full of corn. Rose in the garden.
What are you doing? Let's go.
Spine hurts. Flag upon the whole concern. Gardener sleep in the shade of the barn. Gardener sleep in the shade of the barn.
Oh my God.
I told her I loved her. You know, I mean, I didn't think that, you know, I was gonna make it back. I wanted to tell somebody that I loved them, that was, you know, other than my family, my mom, you know, somebody that I could take something with me even if I didn't make it back.
That sounds like a Mexican mariachi band.
I didn't even think that I really loved her in the first place. It just came out and said it, you know, I mean.
He said he loved me, and I believed him. A mutual friend told me that he died overseas in a vehicle accident. What could I have done? I met Matt.
Got it? Round her head she wore a yellow ribbon. She wore it in the morning and in the month of May. And when they asked the reason why she wore it for her lover who was far, far away, far away, far away. And she wore it for her lover who was far, far away. Round her waist she wore a yellow ribbon. She wore it in the morning and in the month of May. And when they asked the reason why she wore it for her sweetheart who was far, far away, far away, far away, far away. And she wore it for her sweetheart who was far, far away. Around the house she wore a sweet kimono. She wore it in the morning and in the month of May. And when they asked the reason why she wore it for her lover who was far, far away, far away, far away. And she wore it for her lover who was far, far away. Around the street she wheeled a baby carriage. She wheeled it in September and in the month of May. And when they asked the reason why she wheeled it for her lover who was far, far away, far away, far away.
From going from war to coming home, I think makes a big, you know, it's such an environmental change. And the things that he saw and the things that happened and the things that we have not really talked about, you know, because that's something that, some things he has told me and some things that, you know, I don't know if, how do you ask someone things about war unless you're there?
Oh, Jim, how are you? Got a letter from Mother today. She said that you might have a nice little girlfriend out there. Well, leave that. Don't bring her back. Of course, I don't mean that, Jim. If you find someone you love, why, that's up to you about it. But we're all sending greetings. Evelina, Lakshmi, Simon, everything you have. Oh, my goodness, I'm going to go down and inside. A hell of a big time tonight. Evelina, how about it? Say hello to him out there. Hello, Jim. What you doing, boy? You having a big time over there? like Ray says, though, have all your fun you want to, kiddos, but come on back and be a good old American gal. Those girls are all right. Those girls are all right. Have fun with and all, but don't take them serious, honey. Just have your fun and come on back and get your girl over here, someone that you know. Now. Have a good time, old man.
There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Damn. Damn. Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away.
Oh.
Ready. Ready. Round two. Round two. Go.
You're going down this time, boy.
I can just drive around in my truck. We can go around. It's just, there's nothing to look at. It's nothing but dirt.
You ever think about death?
Yeah, all the time. I think it'd be fun.
Fun? Like, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna die. Go somewhere else. You know, there's gotta be something better than this, you know?
What if there's not, though? What if when you're dead, that's it?
I guess the show's over.
That's it? That's all you think about it? It's just, you're gone, you're gone?
What else am I gonna think about it? Happy dreams and thoughts? So what are you coming back as?
An auk.
It's an auk.
It's like a duck. What are you doing there? Checking your eyeliner or something?
No, I got a little something in my eye.
Yeah?
Trying to get it out. You know, here lately I've had like a rock in there that just doesn't want to come out. I've washed it out like 100 times.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to having that sand blow in my face.
Oh man, that's gonna be fun. What are you talking about? It's like going to Disneyland. I got back from Iraq and I started to drink really heavily. I had a bottle of Jack a day. One night I just started drinking and I got drunk and I just started writing shit. You know, at first it wasn't like sentences or anything. It was words, you know, just fuck this, this sucks. I was digging holes. I barely survived. Just little bits of pieces of things that just entered my mind at the time. And eventually it started, as time progressed, I started writing sentences. And then I started putting phrases together and making poems. And oddly enough, it started to help. I could just leave my head for a minute. When I just put things together, and it made me forget what the fuck happened. They brought with them dead sons from the war, and daughters whom life had crushed, and their children fatherless, crying, all are sleeping on the hill. Braving with the sleet of bared breast, drinking, riding, thinking neither of wife nor kin, nor gold, nor love, nor heaven. Lo, he babbles of the fish fries of long ago, of the horse races of long ago at Clary's Grove, of what Abe Lincoln said one time at Springfield.
Have you ever thought about when we die? Where's our energy go? Does it just disappear out there in the cosmos?
Not really, man.
So, yeah, I guess I've just always wondered where my energy goes when I'm done with it. I'm dead and gone.
I don't know. What do you think's gonna happen to yours? I think mine's gonna go in a box.
Yeah, maybe so. I just really wondered where it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine, man.
We took incoming fire, and well, the guy shot the 50 cal with a burst and took out some other people, and they were wounded. And this guy was blown in half. We were there rather quickly. We got in our Humvees and drove over there just to make sure the area was secure. It was like he was drawn and quartered. I guess the bullet went into his stomach area, midsection, and just ripped him in half. I saw intestines, guts, crap. One leg was over here, half of his leg was over here. Just the stench. He was moving around. He was in shock. And he just sits there and he can't speak, but he's just looking, and then he just dies away. I see that all the time. And it's not that part that it kind of scares me, it's just that all that, you can smell it, you can still see it, you can kind of taste the air, it's real. And I guess when the shock wore off, he bled out, and he just moving around, and he stopped.
We're getting really shot at. I'm about to jump out here and fucking some power, man.
The 30mm incendiary, armor-piercing ordnance creates a splash effect, causing multiple fragmentation to the human body. Uranium-238 has a half-life of 4.4 billion years.
Call 73 out.
Didn't really want to be around people. I wanted to stay away from everybody as much as I could. No interaction would probably have been great, but I have needs too. So I usually just went out, on the weekends with the guys and try to pick up women. As many as I could, as often as I could. And if I didn't get in their pants within 3 days, then off to the next. Just go out, have a good time. One pussy after the other, one pussy, the next pussy, the next pussy. I was more interested in getting my dick sucked and the fuck before and after anything else. That was it, you know?
For dinner, and he would just embarrass me all the time. Like, he just didn't even know how to probably eat. He would just like, he would eat with his hands. I mean,
Ha ha ha.
One girl to the next, one after another, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. Got so many that I lost track. I even had girls come up to me that they told me that we had relations some time back, and I don't even remember it.
En 1905 en Bromville esto pasó. Un soldado
See, that's actual work there with this video.
True.
There's no faking that.
Hey, how you doing? My name's Marcos. I'm the lead. Who hired you? Roman, what do you do? All right, well, we need to get everything done. We got a time limit. We got to be done by 12, all right?
Life just seems to fall apart faster the harder I try. It's 1 minute you're up, next minute you're down. I'm dealing with all the agony and frustration. Sometimes it just feels like I'm better off dead. I fell off a ladder and broke my neck. I mean, fuck. You know, I'm on top of the world, almost, sorta, kinda. And another fucking fall, another stumble, and boom, I broke my neck, I broke my collarbone. I was out for like 6 months. I couldn't even get up and walk to the bathroom to take a shit.
Fuck you! Fuck!
I had plantar fasciitis and tarsal tunnel syndrome. I remember being laid up in bed. I couldn't do nothing about nothing. Couldn't even get on my 2 feet and walk. I was watching the news, make sure he was okay, see if there was any news about it. Every now and then you'd see him on TV. Was in a tent at church. I remember that. He says no, but I remember him being inside of a tent. They had to go to church on Sundays.
In visions not yet realized, in the quiet depths of my heart. In visions not yet realized, in the quiet depths of in visions not yet realized. In visions not yet realized, in the quiet depths of my in visions not yet realized. In visions not yet realized, in the quiet depths of my heart.
Funny, you know. You scared, right? Don't be nervous. Just trust me. Just believe in me. We're here already. You think they care about you? They don't even care about you. They don't even care about your friend. Look at me. Come on, look at me. Say with me. Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Good. What are you doing, you idiot? Where's the gas? I dropped it. Get it. Get it. Come on, go. Go. What? You idiot. Where's the gas? Open it. Go. Open the door.
Real good. Get on your feet up. Come on. Uniform. Do this Very good.
I'm probably going to have the episodes, flashbacks, illusions, mirages, visions, whatever you want to call it. I'll probably happen the rest of my life. Are you asking me to feel something? You know, I'm doing everything I can to just to feel normal again. Entering the main crater. Well, no shit. You know, about 50,000 years ago, a meteor came from space and smashed down and blew the shit out of everything. And woolly mammoths, raccoons, any animal in the area just vaporized. The whole basin here is about 550 feet wide, and before it filled in, after, you know, millennia, it used to be 100 feet deep in a funnel shape. Somewhere around here is the epicenter. Just imagine, like, what it'd been like to, you know, be a mammoth or dinosaur, or, you know, something along the lines, just blown to shit. You know, you're skating along, doing your own little business, trying to find something to eat, kill something, you know, something's trying to kill you, and then nothing. One flash of light takes away everything that you were, everything that you would ever be, anything you ever thought about doing. You know, I just sometimes just come out here to think, you know, by myself. Yeah. Shit. Oh, fuck. Ah. This little bitch.
Faggot! Hey, fuck you!
Voiceless the trees, flowerless the grass, the sky overcast, God's wind blowing icicles in the pond as we wept under the Tower of Babel. And we danced in a mosque of mystery, the ramparts crumbling and fading, imprints of children frescoed on the walls from 10,000-degree virgin sunsets. I drag myself through stinking valleys, my eyes closed and palms dripping. I give myself to the sun, God of fire.
Zachary was a beautiful boy when growing up. He had those big old long eyelashes. Just gotta kiss them.
You probably could have told me you loved me more and everything, but...
Sorry, I meant it. I love you all the time. Words didn't come out. Loved to go with my dad and driving the old blue truck. They called it Blue, and he named his grandson Blue Boy. That was in Denver City when they were helping me raise him. And they'd always go out in the oil field together. And he'd help Grampy drive the truck. And he'd always come home happy because he helped Grampy drive the truck. My dad was always happy about it. Blue Boy! My Blue Boy, we went driving around the truck and I let him drive out in the oil field.
In spite of what the graduation speakers say every spring, our town's pretty average. Out of this class of 40, just because it is average, 2 of these boys and girls will spend some part of their lives in a mental institution. My job is to try to keep the people around here healthy, and most of them are. Of course, nobody's health is ever perfect. Jim Anderson has a bad ear. That doesn't keep him from playing on the football team. County champions last year, too. Frank White is nearsighted, but his glasses take care of that.
Where the fuck did you come from?
Just round, and then next thing you know, what's that?
This is stuck, man.
That's something called texting.
I know about texting.
Okay, well,
it just started.
Yeah.
It just started, didn't it?
Kinda, but this level where you can have a camera on your phone, and the internet's even on the sucker. You know that part. You know a guy named Bill Gates? He he's one of the people that kinda, and then this company called Apple, this is where it finally, branched out.
Is that really a phone?
Yeah.
What can you do with it?
Pretty much you can call. Kind of sounds like it's a good device and some advice with it, but pretty much makes sense, yeah.
What about you? You mixed up with those crazy girls?
Yeah, I had this one named Alex. Not the one that was 3 blocks over, but one that's like maybe 10 minutes away that way. You have to go on the highway and stuff.
Yeah.
We kind of were at the Genghis Grill like a few days ago, and it was going all good. I got the last salmon. I was trying to share with her. She was like, no. And stuff just, I don't know.
People get pissed off at you because you took the last salmon, man. There's a lot of people get heated about that stuff. Like the last crab leg, or especially those buffet things, man.
I went in there and ate, not at Grant Genghis, but I went into Golden Corral and I got the last steak, and man, this fat person with the pork chop in his mouth almost tackled me.
Yeah. Like, after the taco, we were just like, no, that's mine.
Yeah, I know, right?
There was a time whenever, Zachary didn't know who his dad was. I don't know what the dynamics of that was. Anyway, whenever Zachary did find out who his dad was and got to start being involved with his life and changed his name to from Scoggins over to Fresquez, and he became, had little sisters.
Where's your stop?
This is done.
Still not a very religious man. I do know there's a higher power, and that something's taking care of me, despite all the bullshit and the hell that has revolved around me.
Even as a chariot with a difficult ravine, bountiful vases rescue us from all distress. Even as a chariot with a difficult ravine, bountiful vases rescue us from all distress. Even as a chariot with a difficult ravine, bountiful vases rescue us from all distress. Even as a chariot with a difficult ravine, bountiful vases rescue us from all distress. Even as a chariot with a difficult ravine, bountiful vases rescue us from all distress.
I wasn't able to defend my mom when I was a kid. I wasn't able to be there and defend my best friend when he got shot. And so, kind of put my heart on the sleeve and giving her a chance, and hopefully, I could help her out.
It broke.
She has a lot of issues. She has to have the dog for comfort. She has seizures. I don't know a lot about her personal problems and where she's been or what she's done. She doesn't really talk to me as very much.
Jack can I ride? Ho ho, Jack can I ride? Ho ho, Jack can I ride? Ho, Jack can I ride? Ho ho. Ask my mama for 15 cents. See the elephant jump his fence.
Yeah,
Jump so
there we
high,
go.
jump to the sky. Couldn't get back
My
then,
farm
let you lie. Jack can I ride?
is
Ho ho,
5,000
Jack can I ride?
miles
Ho
over.
ho, Jack can
This is
I
my oil
ride?
change.
Ho ho,
And I
Jack
broke
can
right
I
now.
ride? Ho ho, he was sitting on drinking him. Looked at me and I winked at him. Up with a stick and I hit him on the chin. Good God, my don't you have a Jack can I ride? Ho ho, 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 Jack can I ride? Ho ho.
I have some other small numbers here. I believe the one, Johnny, get your gun, get your sword and a pistol, was to the tune of Granny, Will Your Dog Bite, which goes, Granny, will your dog bite, dog bite, dog bite, Granny, will your dog bite me?
I remember driving home, I saw a car following me. I didn't really start freaking out until I realized it really was following me when I turned into my neighborhood. When I turned around, when I pulled in front of my house, I saw him. It was getting out of his car, coming towards my truck. And he just came and got into my truck. I didn't even know what to do or how to think. I was frozen. I wasn't expecting him. At first he just talked to me. He was telling me about his family, how he didn't want to go home because it was so bad there. I told him I understood. I didn't want to go home. And then, out of nowhere, he just started pulling down his pants. And I remember he told me he saw the way I was looking at him at work. I never even barely glanced at him. I remember when he grabbed my wrist and he pulled me into the back seat. I wasn't strong enough to get away. I screamed and flailed around, but I couldn't get away. I was too weak. He took my shirt off first, and he pushed me back down and pulled off my underwear and flipped me over. And it hurt really bad. Hurt really bad. It lasted for what felt like hours. And I just cried, and it was like it turned him on more. And when he left me there, I just laid there, exposed for hours, not wanting to move. I felt so disgusting. It's so dirty. I wanted to kill myself. I didn't want to live anymore. I felt like a piece of trash. When I finally went inside, I got in the shower and I sat there for probably an hour. But it was like it didn't matter how much I cleaned my skin, I would never be the same. I would always feel used and disgusting and dirty.
I don't know if what his goals are anymore. I don't know if he knows what his goals are anymore. which concerns, I think, everyone. And it affects his relationships with his family.
She's dead. I have to go.
She's laying there dead, need to get her to the hospital. So I picked her up, I got out the door was open, and the dog got out.
Last close contact was at 300 feet. We got no visual sightings, several electronic sightings coming in. We're just standing by and waiting like everyone else. We have a report from the ethics at Recovery 2. Recovery 2 and Recovery 3, the helicopters are reporting intermittent signals.
Turns out that we didn't like each other.
We didn't like each other at all. I thought he was kind of a jerk.
I was one way, she was another way.
So when I initially met Zach, I thought he was kind of a player. I didn't really like him very much.
We went on dates, we hung out, we went to movies, anything to get my mind off of where I was.
We had a few things in common. We both like a lot of Disney movies.
I thought that I was, destined to be this monster.
He first invited me to go fishing, which I loved, and I still continue to do pretty often, actually.
I fell in love. I mean, I didn't realize it. I never thought before in my life that I was ever going to get married.
One thing that I really had to adjust to were his flashbacks. I have never dealt with that in any relationship I'd ever been in. One day I kind of had this eerie feeling, and I called him to check on him, see how he was doing, and he started talking to me like he was back in Iraq. He kept telling me we were about to die, and they were getting shot at. I've actually had to hide his guns from him. Probably shouldn't say this, now he's going to know my hiding spot, but I've had to take him over to my brother's house. And what I love about Zach, what I've actually made me fall in love with him, is his pretty selfless. I think he goes out of his way for people. He always tries to find the good in people, something he's taught me to do.
You go to school today?
I did.
Yeah. What'd you do? Take a test?
No, but I did have one coming up, so I have to study for it. I'm also very proud of his performance in art and his poetry. And his ability to draw. I remember he drew a funny little cartoon for me one day that was farting. We still have that, actually.
I love that she tries to keep me positive, going in the right direction, telling me that I deserve more and that I am a good person. And it's just, I've never had that kind of love, and I really appreciate every moment of it. my expression, through my performances, through everything I do, I find peace, and it helps deal with everything.
I am your contortionist, always bending to your will.
We've been beamed into a fractured fairy tale through Alice's looking glass of political hell. And our new emperor insists we're the ones with no clothes and he allows no dissent.
This next brother's coming up, y'all, is a brother who served his country, and I mean served it well, right? He served it well. He has an opportunity to share his story. Now, yes, his brother's a little bit, apprehensive because he does suffer from PTSD, but he's here and he's coming on stage, and he would rather all you be in that room, so be nobody out here but him, but he's doing this, okay? So I want you to show him a huge round of applause. Give it up for Zach Fresquez.
This is called Operation Glad Tidings of Benevolence. I was with you at Legion Pursuit, Nene-Wall Resolve, and Imposing Law. I was with you at Phantom Thunder, Goodwill, Iron Gator, New Hope. I saw you there, Roscoe Sanchez. Kick sand from your socks and boast of Quaker love. Repair endless sheets of aluminum strung to deflect dragon fire and laser beams, which blew down at the whisper of a crow. I saw you there, Daniel McGrain, with your lazy eye blurred behind milky specks, plunking battered derbies dropped roadside by fleeing specters, who never had the good sense to stop and reclaim the dust of their lost mythos. I saw you there, Danny St. Cloud, Brackman, and Tom with the 4 degrees, and Najaf with your worthless pieces of amphibious shit, crying when your ankles grew scales and laughing when they bled the devil dogs who said they could take anything. I saw you there, the girl with the yellow eyes, the child laughing at the sun. He told me if you listen hard enough, at the right time of night, you can almost hear your mother's anguish sobs carried down the place of 7,000 miles away. I saw you there, Sleepy the Thief, Carl Bones, Donovan Francis Wade, and Mr. Lusk, future scientists, plastic surgeons, short order cooks, Hector with the purple galoshes, Jason Faber, Winston Todd, balancing Cheerios on their shoulder, peering up from under 40 tons of dirt, who asked Santa Claus for trucks and earth movers, plastic juggernauts and second chances, the parade of family men who saw pink picket fence perfection burn in the Etch-a-Sketch drawings and the paper filaments behind their eyes, Chaplain Apjohn, who had a hole where a pirate earring used to be, and a soft voice, grinning sheepish and shy like he knew the game was rigged. A smile, the only way to hold his teeth together. You had so much to look forward to. Steve Covington, Sam the Baker, Aldo Rivera, wives beaming cheerful in the ravaged daylight, children with names from the 50s, Harry, Beatrice, Eve. They're laughing somewhere in the star-spangled oblivion, drunk on the rapture of night, sleepless from their sins, and sleepy with the weight of the all-knowing, all forgiving, all forgetting. Safe today and forever in their operation. Glad tidings of benevolence. Zach, y'all, give it up for Zach.
It's a sad world. It honestly is that we cannot be human anymore. We haven't been human for a long time, but yes, we are human.
That's all I can say about Zachary. He was just, he was a great guy. He was just, he was just a beautiful inside and out.
Okay. What else you gonna do?